Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page layout using the new Wander collection by Close to My Heart. I will link it down below if you like what you see. So I decided that I was going to just layer and layer and layer with this layout and carry it across both pages. So there's really no rhyme or reason to what I am cutting, I guess, besides the fact that I knew that that blue kind of diamond paper was going to be my skinniest, and then I kind of went larger after that, and then just kind of staggered them across both pages. I did use the Wander cardstock as my background, which I don't usually tend to use a solid cardstock for my backgrounds, but with this one I wanted to. And so what I am doing now is just kind of starting at the base and working my way up with the layers. And I think I do one more on top after I get these all taped down. So you can see that, I kind of did stagger them. So the green one's shorter on the right, but then the orange one is longer on the right. And then page one is only going to have the one photo. And so I wanted the top layer to have the majority on the left-hand side on the first layout. So that is kind of my reasoning for that. I kind of wanted, I guess, the top paper to be almost like a backing for the photo. This here is a really pretty yellow from the collection, and I got the June stamp set. It was a really cute border stamp set, all with different summer themes. And I thought I was gonna kind of add just the yellow on the right hand page, but then I realized it was too wide. I wanted to be able to stamp on the yellow paper so that you could see it. So I had to have it wide enough to stamp on, but it ended up being too wide for the right hand side of the layout. So I set that aside and decided just to start backing the photos. And again, the the paper that I used to back it was part of the Wander cardstock collection, or the kit. So I went back to the yellow paper then and decided that I was going to, instead of kind of adding a huge layer, I was going to add a flag across the page, and I was going to use my stamp, a navy color, maybe chip sapphire, not exactly sure what distress oxide that was, and use the stamp. It says over the hills, over the hill and through the woods, with some hiking boots, and I thought that was perfect. So I'm going to just trim a little bit off. I want that yellow to carry across the majority of the page, so I just carry a little bit off and then make it into a flag and place that there. And then I do decide I am going to carry that over onto the right hand side as well, the second page I mean. And I just had to kind of measure, I guess, the thickness because I used a scrap piece instead. I did not necessarily want it to go all the way across like page one, but enough that you could see it and that it would kind of combine the two pages, I guess. So I'm going to double back the photos again for page two using the same dark teal color. And shame on me, I did not look to see what exact color this is. But the nice thing is with the pattern papers in the kits, they do say what color cardstock for Close to My Heart will match the pattern papers. So that is really nice. No guesswork then, you can just order it. It's nice because obviously when you order, you can't see to make sure the colors match, but they're really good about, letting you know what colors are going to match. So I just wanted the photos to kind of line up and kind of be the same height, I guess, across the two pages. And then I have that one kind of hanging at a diagonal off to the right. I did end up getting the paper and the sticker sheet, which I absolutely love the sticker sheets. They are very thick stickers, but then I also got the ephemera for the kit as well. So that is actually a sticker, the Wander, and I loved it. They usually have some larger title stickers, I guess, but they do tend to have quite a bit of quite a range of sizes, I guess, with the stickers, which is nice. So it really does make the layouts come together quite quickly. So what I decided to do is I had that empty kind of yellow spot there, and so I used a different stamp, and I didn't want to use the whole length of the stamp. And so what I did is I actually taped over, just some Scotch tape, taped over the part that I didn't want to be inked. And it worked actually really well. I was surprised, and the tape came off really easily. So just a kind of a tip, I guess. I don't stamp often, so wasn't sure if it was going to work, but I was pleasantly surprised at how well it did work. All right, so now we're going to get to embellishing, and the ephemera that came with the pack had a lot of frames in it, which I love. I just like to kind of almost tear them apart and use them kind of all over the place. So this one here kind of was like the outside of a stamp, and two-toned in the two different blues. And so I decided to cut that at the diagonal where the colors met and kind of outline that Wander title. This orange one was another one that I cut in half so that I could use the other half later on. And so I just add that there. It's a nice base for my embellishment clusters. And I'm going to pop the bird that says Wild and Free up on some foam tape, and add that to the top, overlapping the photo just a little bit, not taking away from the view at all, because that view, I don't know, just keeps going and going. It is one of my favorite spots. I have yet to go up there this summer, though. I think there's 460 some steps to get up to the top, so it is quite the trek. And then the sticker sheet had those really cute little plus signs, so I added 3 of those to finish off the top right cluster, and then I decided I needed to embellish the first layout a little bit more, so I add the Gone Exploring sticker there and another 3 of the plus signs. And then I decided to kind of switch out the on top of the world little phrase sticker there and move it to the bottom right. And I added the binoculars, or moved the binoculars, took away the trees, and then added the plus signs, and then added always take the scenic route in the middle there. When I overlap the photos like that, I've said it before, but I really like to kind of cover up the seam, I guess. So I thought that fit really nice. And again, just adding 3 of the plus signs to each of the clusters, and then decided I wanted to add that rest of the orange frame to the top there, the Gone Exploring. And I think we're reaching the end. I could be wrong. Let me look. I've been pulling up the layouts on my phone as I do the voiceovers to see what else I do. So the right hand side, there was such a gap from the photo to the edge of the page that I decided to add yet another frame to the left there, and kind of use the frame as a base again for some stickers, and some ephemera. I forgot the little arrow is an ephemera piece, so I use that, and then add 3 more of the plus signs to that little cluster there. And then I think that is actually going to finish off the layout. And not a surprise, I do this kind of often, but I have added more clusters, I guess, to the layout. You'll have to take a look in the layout share at the end of the month. for what I've added, but I really love this collection. Again, it'll be linked down below. If you like what you see, go get yourself one of the kits. There's a card making kit, a scrapbooking kit, lots of different options. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.